Okay, this is going to show you a demonstration of the Cinematics Profits product, how it works. It's an Adobe Air application that runs on both a PC and a Mac. I'm currently running it on a PC. I usually work on a Mac. It works equally as well on either platform. Now, this is just an overview of the way the product looks, and I'm actually going to build a website for you. First of all, when you unload it, you'll have to activate it and get everything set up. That's a very straightforward process. You'll be getting a couple of PDF files that you'll need to make sure that you go through. One's an FAQ and the other one is the things you must do. For example, you have to have Adobe Air on your computer. It's free, it's available. We get a download link. It installs on any platform. Very simple to do. So let me show you about the software. First thing I want you to understand is all the training and support is here underneath the training and support tab. Here is where you file support if you have an issue. All the training videos are here underneath Cinematic Profit videos, and there's also some additional instructions and downloads here. These two tabs will probably not be activated unless you purchased upgrades. The site flipping upgrade comes with the unlimited license, and the Facebook training is an additional $197 purchase. You have to make it another location. So this is the most important thing, is that you come in and you go through the videos. It's a very straightforward program to use, but it does require you to do a little bit of training. It will take you less than a half hour to get this in your hand. Okay. The blog area is where you're going to put your blog information in. This is just your URL and your domain information and your username and password that you receive from your hosting account. Now, this is very simple. You'll never have to log into cPanel or do anything with creating a database or using Fantasco or building a blog. This will do it all for you. Before you start that, though, you need to go into the configuration tab. The configuration tab is where we put in the monetization information so that your blog is fully monetized and can make money. The first thing you want to do is you want to stick in your AdSense code, and it's for a sidebar ad that's going to be 160 by 600. I'm just going to go to my AdSense account and get code. This is what it looks like. When your blog is first initiated, it won't necessarily show up, but it will eventually show up there. There you go. And you just save that. Yep, AdSense code saved, close the box. Then here for ClickBank, you just put your ClickBank ID. You don't have to use a TID, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one called Cinematics so that I know when I get a commission it came from a Cinematic site. Underneath keywords, I'm going to put movies, TV, things like that, things that are relevant to the entertainment industry. And you click Save. Okay, I made a little mistake there. This should be a comma, not a period. So we'll save it again. Now we go to Amazon. This is just simply your Amazon ID. Very straightforward. Save that. And the next one is for CPA marketing. There's a whole video on how to set that up in training. But what it is we're using a content driving system. In other words, we try to get your people to leave us a review, and in return for that, we give them a free gift, which is obviously a CPA offer. So we have built-in banners for asking people to as a bribe to leave a gift. So this is where you'd put your CPA code in, which I obviously don't have right now, so I'm just going to save it like this for demonstration purposes, and you will be able to see exactly how to do that within the training. And the final thing is your ACOSMET code, which is for bribe to prevent spam. Okay, so now we have all of our monetization taken care of. That's all you ever need to do. The blogs, when we build them, will automatically have all your ads on them, which is really cool. I want to point out a couple of things. We give people the options of using the hosting we recommend right here, which is a cool handle, but you can use your own host if you want. We also provide an easy to buy, location for you to buy your domain names. You can buy your domain names here. and point them off to the hosting account, and everything will be done easy, very quickly. You can find movies here. I'll show you how to do this in a minute. You can search for individual movies here, and the previews tab is very important. You want to spend some time here because all of the pre-designed themes that we have for everybody are right here. You can go to each one, take a look at them, and see which one you want to build your blog for. They're all very nice. So now, as you might have noticed just a second ago, I have this website already ready to be installed. There's the domain name is called www.moviesforyour. This is a example of buying a domain name accidentally because I meant your family, but that doesn't matter. And here's how you do it. You just go to the blogs tab, and you got to set the blog up so it can be installed. So the first thing is you just want your domain name. You don't want the www or the HTTP stuff. Okay, and then you go to your blog title. And this could be anything you want. And then the blog description, check out the selection of cool movie trailers. This will be the movie name. For this is actually your username and password for your cPanel or your hosting. And it's usually the first 8 characters and then the password. Your root domain you'll only use if you're doing an add-on domain. You'll need your email address. And then you pick the theme you want that you saw in the previews, Area 51. And you can put a welcome message. You'll see what that is. So, thanks for stopping by. Please bookmark our site and visit frequently. Okay, then we just hit add blog. Now you see the blog's right here ready to be installed, but you don't actually install it here. You go to the install tab, okay, select it, and you can do bunches at a time and tell it to install. Now the system is going to go to work, and this can take a few minutes, maybe up to 5 or 6 minutes for it to completely install the site. You just let it do its thing. So I'm going to pause the video for a minute while it's doing its thing. Okay, it's been about a minute since I paused the video, and you can see what's happening is as it progresses, you have a progression bar here, and you can see the status. What it's doing right now, it's installing what's called a TLN. This is the link network, which is going to interlink all the blogs that are built on this platform, therefore making it no need to generate backlinks for your site. Probably about 1 more minute until it's completed, so I'll pause until it's done. All right, it's been only about 30 seconds since I last talked to you, and you can see we're now at 80, 90, 95, or 90% complete. And it does a cleanup process. Now that the blog has been installed, it no longer shows up in your install folder or on your blogs folder. It's in your updates folder. Okay? So let's go take a look what happened when we did the installation. This is the site before we install it, so I'm just going to refresh it. And here you can see the site. It's set up. It looks wonderful. You can see the little numbers we tagged in there. It's already got some AdSense showing on there, and our ClickBank ads, and a bunch of information here. But what we got to do is post some content. Okay, let's go now to. There's 2 different ways to find movies. You can find current movies. Let's say current ones in theaters, like these. Maybe find the worst movies. Maybe find out what's in the box office right now. Just click refresh. You can actually go to UK. So here's what in the box office. I could select these now, and I can go over here to post, and you might have a bunch of blogs in here, and you tell it right here, to post them instantly, 1 every minute, all the way up to 1 every 24 hours. You need to do this every week. Come in and post the new movies for that week. So you can post them like 1 every every hour or something like that, and it will all be posted in one day or one every day. Doesn't really matter. I would go with something like one every 6 to 12 hours. I'm going to tell it to go ahead and post instantly this time just so I can show you content. Then you click on the setup posting, and again you're going to see a progress bar across the bottom. So this is actually going out to a database of movies. It is not YouTube. We're pulling this content directly from the movie database system. So now if we go back to our website and we refresh it, you can see that there will be content on here related to the movies that are currently in the theater. And you can see it looks really nice. It does a great job, doesn't it? Let's just look at an individual blog post. The thing that's cool about this is everything is set up right. The video actually fits within the window here, and if you push this, you're going to get a nice looking movie trailer. All right, and it's got all the credit information. It's got Technorati tags. It's got tags here. The tag and ping has been done. It's automatically got the SEO set up with the everything done properly. It has the title tags names. It's got the title bolded. It's repeated the optimum number of times. If somebody wants to buy this, they can click buy now. It will take them to Amazon, and it will look for something similar to that movie. Now here's the thing, you'll get commission on it, plus anything else they buy. And here's our content bribing system. So let's say you give people a free iPad if they leave a review. Then you just, they just type in their username and password and leave a review, and they'll get a CPA ad that they click in order to get their free iPad. Of course, it's a CPA offer, so you'll get paid for that as well. So we have the AdSense, and we have the Amazon, and we have the ClickBank, and we have the CPA marketing all done for that blog. It's done. You saw I did this whole thing in 11 minutes, including the demonstration. That is the power of Cinematic Profits. But the cool thing is you can create special niches. You can come in to search for a movie, and let's say you want to do nothing but war movies. You type in the word search, and here's a bunch of war movies. Or you can get into specific things like horror movies. Now this is going to look through titles and stuff, and as things update, there'll become more movies available. So it's really a great, easy system to be able to build a high-quality movie trailer site, either make money on them or sell them if you have the license to do that. Thank you for considering Cinematic Profits. It's a very high-quality and profitable program to run.